Hello everyone, my name is Loreto Polanco and she's Valentina Gutierrez, and today we are going to talk about how does Chilean education approach diversity. First, what is diversity? Diversity is recognized that each person is unique in spite of their differences and similarities. This can be race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, age, physical abilities, religious beliefs, ideologies, and others. But if you want to recognize all type of diversity, first you need to know who you are, because this simple question helps us to value and respect other people, in spite of their origin, religion, sexuality, and others. And as I said before, it's necessary to respect us for later understand and include another one.
Diversity in Chilean schools. Focusing on education, the words diversity and inclusion has been listened a time ago. Chile has proposed diverse laws to promote the respect and acceptance of another one. For example, since 1919, Chile has started to implement ideas to reduce discrimination in our country, mainly in the schools. In 2005, some authority proposed a bill with the goal to resolve the topic most controversial, bullying.
Also, Mineduc has implemented the Fono Ayuda for the people that undergo bullying and at the same time penalize schools for accepting this behavior. But in 2012, Chile established the Ley Zamudio, which was created when Daniel Zamudio was murdered for his sexual condition. These laws suggest that arbitrary discrimination decreased in Chile. Finally, Chile made the Ley de Inclusión. This proposed change gradually in private subsidized education, remove the selection test, and also a school can eject a student for their physical appearance.
Now, how does Chilean education approach diversity? One of the first changes that Chile contributed to the diversity was the mixed schools, because formerly the schools were divided by sex. In these ways, female schools teach how to cook, embroider, etc., and the masculine schools taught about electricity and mechanics. Another input is the creation of laws already mentioned, because today some person that discriminate another person will be penalized in whatever social context.
Schools have changed the educational curriculum. Before, the orientation class was about sexuality and drugs. Nevertheless, today teachers teach about different topics like immigration, homosexuality, different cultures, diversity, and others controversial topics. This topic help to learn about others and the most important, accept and respect.
Issues. Nonetheless, today in Chile doesn't remove altogether the discrimination yet, principally in the schools. This happened because we continue to think that everything different to us are bad.
Globalization is part of the problem because this made to admire others, develop countries' customs, and thus we forget our countries. For example, a lot of Chileans discriminate native people, like Mapuches, and also people discriminate our neighbor countries.
Nowadays, we are involved in a high immigration, so we must continue to work on acceptances and learn about other cultures, since we are not able to adapt to change.
For example, in Chile, sexual diversity is still not integrated in the schools. One case is that women and men are separated in physical education classes. The students are separated according to their gender because it's supposed that men can do an intense physical practice than a woman.
Another important case in Chilean education is immigrations. This year we have received many people from IT, causing a cultural shock between Chilean and Haitian children.
These problems are different language, skin color, or the different customs that foreign people have. In some cases, this difference creates in ourselves the necessity to learn about this culture, or in other hand, can bother them or turn away them for being different.
As conclusion, we can realize that our society hasn't mentioned yet to accept some types of diversity present in our country. Since people are still transmitting as thought we are everything different, one is bad. Existing many cases of racism, xenophobia, homophobia, among others, that don't allow to create a pleasant atmosphere between the citizens.
We believe that in order to solve this problem, we must first end with the Chilean traditionalist ideology and update us at the same time as our society does. But how we can do this? Maybe we could start with the new generations in school and homes. In home is the first one in transmit information, values which help the children to difference what is good or bad, being this an opportunity in order that the parents can present different situations and make clear to them that not everything different is wrong, where they will have the responsibility of choosing or rejecting certain opinions and not give prejudice about knowing someone new.
Focusing on the educational area, teachers have the responsibility to be constantly learning to deal with the new cases. For example, if a student who has a polytheistic belief arrived in class where all the other students just believe on one God, the teacher must be trying to adapt this knowledge to the classes, resulting in the students an integration that help strengthen the union of their students, despite their differences and similarities. Because after parents, teachers have a great responsibility to convey social respect, teaching that we are all different and we must respect.
This is our presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.